Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sonia and I'm really glad you're here. Holiday leftovers, they can get a little tiresome. But if you have leftover cranberry sauce from the holidays, I have two ideas for a post-holiday or even New Year's afternoon tea. One savory, one sweet. The savory is as simple as it gets. A tea sandwich made up of cranberry sauce, mayo, leftover turkey or packaged sliced, and Swiss cheese, plus your choice of bread and a little softened butter. The ratio of any of those ingredients is really up to you, but you don't want a sandwich that's overfilled, no matter how tempting that might be. You want to keep finger sandwiches neat. First, start with about a tablespoon of mayo and a tablespoon of cranberry sauce and mix those together. By the way, if you don't care for mayo, you could use whipped cream cheese. Same ratio. Then trim the crusts off your bread. I do this ahead rather than after I've filled the sandwiches because I don't want to waste anything. And the crusts can be saved to make croutons or just to snack on later. Spread each side with a thin coating of butter. This is important because if you prepare sandwiches ahead of time for tea, you don't want the cranberry bleeding into the bread, and butter creates a barrier that helps prevent that. Then spread each side with the cranberry mayo mix. Try not to get it too thick, although it's very tempting. Then it's just a matter of layering the Swiss cheese and the turkey on top. You can always cut the Swiss cheese, and the turkey too, to make sure it fits your bread exactly. Once put together, cut into fingers, squares, or triangles. Oops, that filling does want to squish out. Be careful. My bread is just a little soft. Got a little generous with my filling, but that is a yummy tea sandwich. And then if you place them on the plate like this, people can see what's in them. That is a very tasty tea sandwich. All right, sandwich is done. Next is something for the dessert tier of the tea tray, a wonderfully tasty cranberry oatmeal square. Oof. For that, you'll need separate ingredients for the base and the streusel topping. First, let's make the base. You'll need 1¼ cups or 156 grams of all-purpose flour, a stick or 113 grams of cold butter cubed, that's about ½ cup, 1/3 cup or 67 grams of sugar. Now, I used this sugar to roll whiskey balls earlier, so you'll see a little residue. I think it'll add to the flavor. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a little pinch of salt, and 1½ cups or 1 can, about 397 grams of cranberry sauce. I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius, or gas mark 4. I've oiled a 9x9 or 22 centimeter baking pan and lined it with a parchment paper sling. If you don't have a 9x9, 8x8 would do fine. Now I'm using a food processor, but if you would prefer to do this by hand, you could use a pastry blender. You want to blend your flour and your butter together first. Then add the rest of your ingredients, the sugar, the vanilla, and the salt. Mix until it's all well blended. Okay. It's still going to be quite crumbly. Then just press it firmly and evenly in the pan. You could use the bottom of a glass or something if you prefer. I just use my hand. Okay. Then just spoon the cranberry sauce all over your crust, just a little dollop at a time. It'll be easier to spread that way. I like an offset spatula to do this part. Just trying to get this as even as I can. I think that pretty well does it. It's hard when you have something chunky like this. There we go. Now I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to move our put this back in place and make our topping. So for the streusel topping, I have rolled oats, not the instant kind, the old-fashioned. Brown sugar, I'm using light, you could use dark. All-purpose flour. Cold cubed butter. I'll put all these directions and the measurements in the description box. And a little cinnamon. Okay. How's that looking? That's looking pretty good. We don't have to worry about it being smooth. You know, some chunks of this or that. Butter, even a little bit of brown sugar is probably fine. I think we're good. Just kind of get a nice even layer to start. I'll pat it out here in a minute. Okay. All right. Now into our preheated oven it goes for 30 to 40 minutes. Oh, these look so good. Beautifully golden brown. Oh, just gorgeous. And it smells wonderful in here. I wish you could smell the cinnamon. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. I'm gonna let these cool down in the pan completely, and then we'll come back and try one. Okay, these bars have now had plenty of time to cool down. they are so heavy, they're so dense. Getting them out of the pan breaks that a little bit, but that's okay. That's just the top. The bottom. Now that these have completely cooled, they're actually quite easy to cut. And I cut these kind of small because I think they're so rich. Clean off my knife. Go the other side. Let's see. All right, let's give one of these a go. Look at that. That is beautiful. You've got your nice crumble topping, a nice solid base, that wonderful cranberry. Oh, these are going to be great. But let's save them and have them with a cup of tea. So, can you still have Christmas after Christmas? All my things here. Yes, I think we can. By the way, today's tea is Imperial Earl Grey, or Earl Grey Imperial, by Harney & Sons. It is an excellent blend. So here's what we have, our beautiful cranberry turkey sandwiches that turned out lovely. They have a wonderful tang. It just tastes like Christmas and Thanksgiving and all of those things rolled into one. It's a really nice combination, obviously. And of course, here are our desserts, our cranberry oat bars. So let's try one of these. You can see I cut them quite small, and yet they pack a powerful punch. Oh, that's so nice. The base is a little bit like a soft shortbread. Then you've got that wonderful tang of the cranberry middle. And then, of course, you've got the little crunch of the oat topping. And it's really a lovely, lovely dessert. I hope you enjoyed this video and will consider making these recipes. They're really good. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up by hitting that like button. And hit that hype button too if you see it. It helps promote the channel. And consider subscribing for more afternoon tea videos. Until next time, bye-bye.